NBA 2K21 demo is out now, and in this episode, we're jumping right in. Plus, we look back at our best 2K TV moments of 2K20, and first looks at what's coming up in my team for 2K21. Welcome to the special edition of 2K TV.
The wait is almost over. We are just days away from 2K Day and the launch of NBA 2K21.
And if you can't wait, you can get early access to the NBA 2K21 demo right now. Here's how you get started.
The NBA 2K21 demo is here. And in the demo, you can get a head start on your My Career by jumping in and trying out the My Player Builder. To start off, you have the option to download the My NBA 2K21 mobile app to scan your face into the game. Once you're good with your appearance, it's time to try out the builder. This year, we've added more skill breakdowns to choose from, so make sure to take a look and pick the right fit for your game. Then, choose your physical profile, modify your attribute caps, and you pick the takeover you want. After you've
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Los Angeles,
the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey folks, coming right up, the Los Angeles Clippers taking the floor against the Los Angeles Lakers. Taking a look at the Lakers, both players and coaches have talked about the important...
well, we can finally say, DA, it's all yours.
Well, we also...
winning a big part of it, David. Thank you. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz. And then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets. And now the Lakers starting group, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Caruso in at the point guard. And for the Clippers, Paul George is out there with Patrick Beverley. And it's Marcus Morris, and it's Ibaka, and it's Leonard in at the three, the small forward. Now left to the wing, Beverley for three, and the rejection by James. Here's Leonard. Here's Beverley. Now the Lakers on the break. Knocked loose. The pass to Caruso. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. LeBron against Beverley. 6 to shoot. And it's LeBron missing.
And the Clippers franchise joined this league in 1970. They've never made it past the conference semifinals.
Yeah, but the last few years, when you talk about the landscape of Los Angeles, the Clippers have had a remarkable run, much better record than the Lakers have had in Tinseltown. And so surprising to think of all the talent that's come through the Clipper doors in prior years, but this could be the year with these additions where they break through.
Pass to Horton Tucker. He kicks it to Davis. Caruso looking for an opening. The drive by...
Oh, man. Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
Clippers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Now Beverley. Pass to Leonard. That one, no good. Great D that time from James.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
On offense, here are the Clippers. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. George finds Beverly. Back to George. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Here's Caruso, defended by Beverly. Here's Drummond. Serge Ibaka with the rebound.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Here's Caruso. And that one is hammered home.
How about the instincts defensively? AD skilled at understanding when to go after and use those arms to get steals.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Well, we keep talking a lot about Anthony Davis and the fact that when he was a young player, he played the point guard position and then all of a sudden grew like 60 inches to play center position. You see that skill set show up now and again, but really what you're seeing now about AD is his maturity in the game, finding spots on the floor where he can absolutely be dominant and control any kind of offensive possession from wherever he is on the floor.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws here tonight. And at Kentucky, Davis mostly an interior player, but he maintained, Brent, all along he was capable of more than he showed in college.
There's no question about his skill set, and in the NBA, the opportunity, along with the transition of the NBA game, and especially the center position, he seems to be coming along at the appropriate time to show all of his wares off, Kevin.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Dishes it to James. Over Leonard. Nice shot by James.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up, GA. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Leonard attacking. Good D by LeBron.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Drummond. Second shot opportunity, and it's blocked by Ibaka.
Just insane length and leaping ability. Ibaka can reject shots from anywhere on the floor. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line, and both free throws good for Davis.
Well, Anthony Davis, the #1 overall pick back in 2012, a perennial all-star, 6 of his 7 seasons in New Orleans with the Pelicans, where he averaged over 20 points per game. He is a superstar and one of the more rare birds in the league at his position to be able to do what he does.
Here's Horton Tucker. James.
Yeah, LeBron on the alley-oop. Great getting loose on the backside, and what a pass.
Clippers trail by 6. Here's Beverly. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Morris finds George. Takes it out to Leonard. Back to George. The tray. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Lakers the other way. And Brent, you look at the different ways that Davis can affect a game. What stands out to you most?
Well, really his skill level. There's a lot of talk about how much he's grown as a shooter and playing in the half court. But since he's come into the league, Kevin, the skill that I admire most about AD is what he does in transition. For him to get out on the break, run and be a target, and catch the ball at any position on the floor and know what to do with it, that's an amazing thing for a guy his size.
Lakers passing it around. LeBron James on the wing. Back to Drummond. LeBron right side. Nice fake with the layup off the mark.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Here's Leonard. And James pulls it down. James has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Now here's Beverly. He's guarded closely. Morris with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Ibaka. Rebound the Lakers. Loads it up for Davis, and Davis throws it down.
That's a perfect lob leading to a spectacular dunk from Davis there. Threw it up on time, on target.
Here's Leonard. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's sent back by Drummond.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Ibaka. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Morris. Jackson, he's checked in for George. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Patrick Beverly.
Well, you see the improvement in terms of high-level playmaking, a great understanding of all the offensive scheme that Kawhi Leonard possesses.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. The free throw drops for Jackson. Opening night, Brent, always exciting. Technically, every team is undefeated with a lot of hope.
You're just fired up. I mean,
I am fired
the
up.
NBA never stops, Kevin. We know this, right?
Isn't it great, though? I'm so glad it doesn't stop.
The offseason is just absolutely ridiculously exciting.
So fun.
So much movement and hope for franchises that, have struggled for a long time. And here we go. Hope springs eternal. It's opening night.
Schroeder against Rondo. Now the pass to Zubac. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Leonard. And the Clippers call time here.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And let's check out stats for James. Coming off a terrific season. How about 27 points a game, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds? And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
Well, he looks to score, and he looks to score often. Terrific movement off of the dead ball situation, and a great play to get the bucket.
Pass to Harrell. James outside. Passes it to Caldwell Pope. Here's Schroeder. A putback. It's good on the putback. And the Lakers lead by 5.
When the shot's going up, it's fun to watch the way that Montrezl Harrell will attack a rebound. Crucial to this offense and his production.
Batum attacking. Rondo wide open. At 3 off the mark.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
The offensive rebound. The Clippers shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. On the wing, Jackson, guarded by Kuzma. Zubac against Caldwell Pope. Wow, hammering it in.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
James against Batum. Back to Schroeder. Shoots. And no good. Great D that time from Batum. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Clippers. They trail by 3. On the wing, Jackson. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. To the paint. And LeBron throws it down hard.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
And it's the Clippers' ball. And here's Rondo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. From deep three-point range, a rebound by the Lakers. Schroeder with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. And it's Schroeder missing.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Rondo kicks to Jackson. Outside Rondo. Feeds it to Cousins. Batum wide open. He fires. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, this is where Cousins' size helps him to have a passing window to find open teammates.
Inside, LeBron passes to Harrell. Caldwell Pope on the wing. He's looking for LeBron and finds him. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. Fifth is Montrezl Harrell.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean,
the Clippers in the lead. And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis. For a time, Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
he ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of Angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans have a lot to celebrate.
Taking a look at the Lakers. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Horton Tucker in at the 2. The Lakers have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
#1 pick overall in the draft, coming out of Kentucky, and it just feels like Anthony Davis has had one focus on his mind, and that is to become the best player he can be. Love to see his evolution.
Pass to Caruso. They get the rebound. Davis with the bucket. Davis has got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
Just another example of what makes Anthony Davis such a great rebounder. Size and athleticism, but you combine that with his anticipation, and he gets a lot of secondary opportunity.
Here's Leonard. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
Hard to deny Leonard when he gets in that close to the rim. Too many ways for him to get creative to score.
And the pass to Caruso. Now here's Drummond. Pass to Caruso. LeBron outside. Nails the wide open jump shot. James has got 12 points in the game.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players, Kevin, playing today can do.
Leonard on the wing. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Drummond. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Passes it to George. And it's George finishing it off.
Well, it's the golden age of point guards, and Patrick Beverley trying to show that he belongs amongst them. Great awareness on that play.
Pass to Drummond. LeBron outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
Beverly feeling it out a bit. Leonard on the wing. Not going to go that time. James with some nice D. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Man, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard. Clock at 4, and out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Leonard. Last season, he played outstanding. 6th in scoring, and of course, he's got a nose for the ball. He ranked in the top 10 in steals last season.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed. From 13, that's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Right wing. That's tipped, and that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Here's James. Makes it off the glass. James has got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, LeBron showing all the ways that he can dominate a game here on another level in this one.
Leonard attacking, and even though he's been nagged by injury for a few years, Brent, Kawhi is still a top two-way threat when he's healthy.
Well, the fact that Kawhi Leonard could move on from San Antonio, get to that Toronto team that needed just an extra push to do something in the Eastern Conference, especially with the absence of LeBron James. Kawhi Leonard absolutely dominated last year's playoffs and took Toronto to a championship. And now, for the first time, he's had the choice to continue his career somewhere. He's going to do that back home in Los Angeles for the Clippers.
The Lakers need to get a shot off here. James, no good. Clippers leading by 4. To the wing on the left. Here's Caruso. He's covered by Leonard. It's good. And that's now 11 points for Davis.
Well, good positioning down low. That helps make the shot attempt a little bit easier for AD.
Outside Leonard. And it's sent back by Drummond.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Caruso. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The number of trades now starting to involve stars. Feels like the league's power balance is always shifting to some degree.
Yeah, and I think organizations that are trying to stay ahead of the trend, Kevin, might think about, we might have a star for just 2 years. How can we get the next one? Backside of that, Kevin, is a lot of these star players are signing deals that are not extending to 4, 5, 6 years. You can't even do that anymore. So you get a guy for a couple years. What he wants to do is maximize his earning potential for 1 or 2 seasons, become a free agent again, and then look around the league where opportunities not only to win, but to also cash in. That's what's happening in today's game.
But they get it there. The Lakers rebound. Davis against Morris. Davis, the pass to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Well, you know, Davis, and he knows, is going to draw the attention of multiple defenders, and that time connects with a teammate to get it done.
Leonard looking over the floor. Over James. Rebounded by the Lakers. James has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And there's the pass to Davis. Back to LeBron. Here's Caruso. Second chance shot, and it's laid in by Davis. Davis has got 13.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Up Top Leonard. James covering. Leonard no luck.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Basket good.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
It's good from long range. Leonard's got 20.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Pass to Caruso. 43 seconds left to play here in the half. Leonard against James. 5 on the clock. To the inside. It's stolen by Morris. Leonard kicks to Beverly. Down low, Morris. And Davis sends it back.
Just a wonderful effort from Davis on the defensive end with that rejection.
And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And that one drops. Davis has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Now, here is George. From deep. And so it's LeBron James making.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. We've reached halftime. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 18 points, 2 assists. And now with the second half about to get underway.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
We've got Ibaka. Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's George in a 2-guard. That's who's out there for the Clippers. On the wing, Morris. Ibaka looking for an opening. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Leonard. Ibaka outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's George. It's Drummond with the rebound.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
How great the Clippers signing of Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, the grand finale of the wildest summer in NBA free agent history.
A ton of big moves. You think of the star players who've changed teams, 1/3 of the league's all-NBA selections, and 5 out of 10 of the reigning all-star starters. In the end, we saw 7 players who've changed teams, signing for over $100 million each. Put that in perspective, only 8 players have ever done that in league history.
And Paul George in the mid-range area, just dominating that possession.
Passes to Horton Tucker. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Caruso, the pass to Davis. And it's Paul George with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Caruso. 5 to shoot. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. James against Leonard. Now here's James. He's tightly guarded. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Beverly kicks to Leonard. Bangs home the trifecta. Leonard's got 23.
This is where all the extra hours of practice come into play. Leonard couldn't be more in sync on that catch and shoot.
Caruso, the pass to LeBron. Shot clock at 5. Shot from 16. Here's Drummond. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Now the Clippers moving it up. Oh, Leonard in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, you don't see many of these opportunities for this team, but Kawhi, one guy who can get up there and get it done.
Drummond passes to James. Back to Drummond. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And just miss after miss right now.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room. And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
Leonard against LeBron. The pass to Horton Tucker. Lets it go from 14. Drained for 2 points. Horton Tucker's got his second bucket tonight.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
And the Clippers call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if the Clippers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. Brent, you look at the size and athleticism of DeMarcus Cousins, and you can forget just how skilled he is.
Well, the interesting part about Cousins, and as his career goes on, especially coming off the injury, Kevin, what does he rely on? Well, when he came into the league, as you said, he had that skill set. He's going to rely more and more on that ability to shoot the ball and to still make plays so that he's still an impact player in the NBA.
Outside Batum. And there's the call on James. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
And as long as Reggie Jackson is healthy, he's going to give you some punch as a lead guard. Solid scoring option and a guy who's also unselfish in terms of getting his teammates involved.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for the Clippers. And the Lakers also making a switch. Davis is checked in for Marc Gasol. Pass to James for the tie. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his first foul of the game. In the bonus, will go to the free throw line. Morris is checked in for the Clippers. Leonard comes in for Nicholas Batum. Passes it to Jackson. Leonard on the wing. Launches a three. The Lakers with the rebound. And for the last half decade, Reggie Jackson has been good for about 15 points a game.
And that is about the consistency you can expect from Jackson. He's always been a talent. The key for him is just staying on the floor.
And Beverly kicks to Jackson. Zubac the pass to Beverly. Morris outside. And Leonard has it in the corner. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Leonard's got the lead up to 5 now for the Clippers. Bounce pass, Schroeder. Pass to Davis. Lakers passing it around. Here's LeBron. And again, the Lakers no good.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Morris finds Jackson. Shot from 12. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there. And so it's the Lakers with it. 7-point differential. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
LeBron against Leonard. Shoots over Leonard. James, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
That free throw, no good. And Brent, as you know, there aren't many players that can set a tone for a team, but Patrick Beverley is one of them.
And Patrick Beverley always embraces that role about setting the tone defensively on an opposing team's point guard, making sure that tonight, if you're going to beat the team that Pat Beverley plays on, you're going to have to go through that.
Back to LeBron. The putback. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Beverley for three. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
Have to give some credit to the defense by Schroeder there, making that attempt as difficult.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers, and his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points, and we'll be back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So the Lakers 5 right now. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Horton Tucker in at the shooting guard position. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Clippers leading by 8. Here's Leonard. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the bright lights of LA, perhaps too much for some players. You know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? Well, he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Up top, Morris. It's hauled in by LeBron. LeBron, Lakers trail by 6. Schroeder, left side. Here's Drummond, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Up top, Leonard. James covering. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on LeBron James.
And maybe the biggest story of this summer, where would Kawhi Leonard be headed in free agency? A player of his caliber commands that kind of media scrutiny.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Baca against Drummond. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Schroeder. The second chance effort. And Davis puts it in. Davis has got 21.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Clippers leading by 4. Greg, you talk about the media focus for Kawhi Leonard. Not exactly something he embraces.
Not at all. as a kid on his birthdays, he'd shutter himself in his room because he didn't want the attention. To this day, he lets his play do the talking.
Inside, here's Davis. He shoots again. He lays it in. Davis has got 6 points in the quarter.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Now Beverly. The pass to Morris. 13 feet away. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead. Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. George is checked in for the Clippers. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Lakers. Drummond with it. James outside. To take the lead. No good. And the Clippers will come the other way. From deep, George. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. The Lakers trail. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. In the corner, George with it. And the Clippers miss again.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
And it's Schroeder missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Well, you look at the former All-Star Andre Drummond and the way he rebounds, Greg. He might be the best in the league in that department.
I mean, few players in the history of the league can go off for 20-plus rebounds on any given night. Drummond's one of them. Attacks the glass on the offensive end so well. His offensive rebounding, for me, sets him apart.
Nobody near Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
To the middle, here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And just such great work from the athletic big man, Anthony Davis, just so devastating on offense.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Trying to get something going. Oh, and there is George making a fantastic play. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
James against Leonard. LeBron dishes to Drummond. Over Ibaka. Trying to get open, it's Davis. And Andre Drummond. The bucket on the assist by LeBron. LeBron's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside Jackson. Pass to Morris. It's George on the wing. Outside Jackson. Fires the 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Drummond's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Caruso, the pass to James. Here's Caruso. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Davis. It's stolen by Ibaka. Here's Leonard. That one a little long.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Leonard against James. Passes it to Davis. Here's Drummond.
And a good example of why Leonard perpetually makes the all-defensive team. You are caught on the Hawaiian Islands.
And the Clippers miss again.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Caruso. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Morris. And the basket by Jackson. Jackson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Yeah, we love when great offensive players get in a scoring rhythm, but Paul George right now in a great passing rhythm tonight.
LeBron passes to Davis. Over Morris. James against Leonard. Back to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
This is why coaches want defenders to always have their hands ready. LeBron with the quick pass there.
At the elbow, it's George. Shoots over Schroeder. That one wide left.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his 5th foul.
Yeah, it's a tough call, but he has to be better in avoiding contact on that play. That's his 5th foul. And one more, it'll be hitting the showers.
And here is James. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. James has got 20.
Well, LeBron patient there, keeping the defense guessing, maybe mixing up their coverages on the back end. Makes him very unpredictable in a pick-and-roll set.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
No good on that one. And so Ibaka will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, he's so dangerous, and he's also efficient with his offensive game. Leonard right now having a tremendous offensive game.
Horton Tucker, the pass to James. Drummond with it. Over Ibaka. Trying to get open is Davis. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. Leonard with the ball. And it's George finishing it off.
Great timing there. Paul George rising up, collecting the ball, and throwing it down.
Lakers trail by 3. Here's James. To the paint. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And it's Leonard missing.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
James finds Drummond. Over Jackson. Trying to get open is Davis. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by James.
What vision by LeBron, always willing to give up the ball. They're just hitting a wide open teammate.
And the Clippers call time here.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
James, the pass to Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Sometimes all you can do is wrap up Davis and hope he doesn't make the shot.
And he can't hit the second.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Yeah, that miss might stick with them for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Paul George stepping up big time.
Lakers trail by 4. And there's the feed to Drummond. Pass to Horton Tucker. Kicks it out to LeBron. Just 5 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. James has got 22 points.
Look, give LeBron the ball and get out of the way. LBJ again.
Now, here is George. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
And you wonder if Paul George finally has a situation here where he could show why he's an elite player, why he's an all-star, but to pay off how hungry he is to prove it with a late postseason run.
LeBron passes to Drummond.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft. Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
And the Clippers making a change here. Zubac is checked in. And both free throws good for Drummond.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a 1-possession game.
A shot by George, wide open. And again, no good by the Clippers. Here's Caruso, guarded by Jackson. Caruso kicks to LeBron. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. Inside. Here's Leonard. Yes!
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
James against Leonard. Here's Davis. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Well, with the game's outcome hanging in the balance, Davis does exactly what he needs to do. A gigantic shot from their big man.
Now George. It's good.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And the Lakers call time here. They're down by 4. 16 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
Here's James. Here's Caruso. Paul George grabs the miss.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're trailing by 6. There's 10 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
There's 10 seconds left in the 4th. LeBron's shot is off. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Six seconds left in the 4th quarter. Caruso, and that one comes up a bit short. So the Clippers with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Owen,